Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for February the 15th through to the 21st, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me take a moment to truly thank you for all the love, all the support you send me each and every day. Thank you so, so much, truly. Now, let's get to you. Let's get to the energy of the week. We start with the Four of Swords. So, this is a week that you need to pace yourself. Absolutely. Okay, this is the rest and recuperation card. So it's not a matter of not doing things, because I see you actually doing things. So you have to do it in moderation. You have to give yourself balance this week so that you don't drain yourself of energy, so that you have that vitality going through the entire week. Absolutely. Next to it is the moon. So it is also, having that inner balance, feeling that balance, feeling that peace of mind, or feeling centered, feeling balanced, feeling like you are standing on firm feet. Now, I think also you are going to want to feel the liberation. You are going to want to feel the freedom in this week. So that could be where it pulls you to actually deplete your energy. So everything in moderation this week. We want the slow and steady pace this week. We want the focus on what we are doing, and to try and keep the majority of our priority list on the back burner until we actually need to address it. Because if you try and do too much and scatter yourself in too many ways, you're going to end up feeling tired. You're going to not feel like you can accomplish anything. You are going to feel like you want to withdraw, you want to pull away, or your health is going to suffer perhaps in some way. Five of Swords is the undercurrent. Now, it could be through expressing ideas with people this week where you might step on some toes, or you might not get the buy-in you were expected. On the other hand, some people are going to embrace what you have to say. Some people are going to definitely join forces with you. So it's how you approach them. So think through your words, think through what you want to say to them. If you can, understand the conversation from their eyes, their ears, so that you are using the right words, so that you are using the right tone, that you are using the right body language to convey your message. Now, this could be something within the neighborhood, something within the home. This could be something through work. Maybe there are changes you want to make or incorporate, new adventures to step into, opportunities that you want to open up to. It's all in the way that you present yourself, on whether or not you're going to get the buy-in or you're going to get the naysayers. Now, don't worry so much about the naysayers. Just walk away from them this week. Okay? It only matters truly what's in your heart, what gives you balance. And then for our overriding energy, it's the Queen of Swords. So that even goes more to the walk away from the naysayers, because so often, and I will right now, the Queen of Swords is just like the mother protecting her young. So you have to be the mother of your dreams, your wants, your desires, your ambitions, and protect them. And don't let people squash them. Don't let people badmouth your ideas. To grow that dream inside of you. So I think it will have a lot to do with how you present it to other people, the words you use, the tone you use. in order to get them to buy into your dreams, your desires, your ambitions going forward. But protect your dreams. Don't let somebody deflate or take the wind out of your sails this week. Know that if you feel it in your heart, if you feel it in your gut, if your intuition is telling you to go forward in a certain way, chances are you are very right. And it's just that they are limited to their own world and their own ideas. And maybe it'll take a second approach. Maybe it'll take a third approach. Maybe that person isn't worth the time of day. Maybe that person is the one person that you expected the most support from. So look at new ways of showing them or new words to show them so that they understand where you're coming from. We have the Five of Cups. This is essentially not crying over spilt milk. It's probably the easiest way to sum up the Five of Cups. So don't let the worries and concerns and the anxieties of yesterday throw you off on your positive approach to the future. So you may actually hit a stumbling block this week, or you might hit a small roadblock this week that's going to say, I knew it couldn't be. Of course it can be. Don't allow negativity to swallow up your dreams whole. Keep positive. Know that you are going in the right direction. Knowing that every day is a learning experience towards a positive outcome. And when you can switch it over to positive, that's when your vibration raises. That's when your energy raises. That's when things are drawn towards you to help you. Maybe people, maybe situations. So don't dwell on the negative this week. Don't allow negative to come into play this week. If you hit negative, then turn away from it and think positive. Think of the ways you can go through that roadblock or over that roadblock or perhaps under that roadblock, or maybe you have to go all the way around the roadblock. But it doesn't stop you in your tracks. Because this could be one of those weeks where something somebody says or something somebody does really takes the wind out of your sail and lets you lose sight of your dreams, your ambitions, and more importantly, how you can go forward. So don't let anybody try and steal your dreams this week. Okay? The sun surrounds, the sun the light surrounds you when it's the sun. It's all about you. It's all about your dreams. It's all about your vision of tomorrow. And so you have to hold on to that this week. You have to keep your vitality up, your strength up. And that's by going a slow and steady pace. That's by thinking things through before you present your arguments or ideas to other people. Because this is really a week to push you forward. And when we have these weeks, sometimes the energy could actually pull us back a little bit. So it's our perseverance, our discipline, our knowing this is the right course of action, the belief in ourselves. As we go into the weekend, we actually have the Eight of Cups, which is a travel card. So there could be travel involved. But more importantly, it's going forward on your path. And chances are you're hanging on to some sort of a sense of security that really isn't security at all. And it could have been at one time. The easiest way to describe this card is a child growing to adulthood, and now it's time to leave the parental home and go out on their own. So, obviously we can see where that security was there and it helped them grow into mature adults, but now it's time to take that step forward for independence, for abundance, for our own. And yes, it can be a little scary because we've always relied on food in the fridge, and when we flicked the light switch, the lights always came on. But we know that we can have those things again, even in more abundance, if we're willing to bet on ourselves, if we're willing to bet on our dreams, our goals, our desires. For our love card, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is very much the slow and steady pace forward. This is knowing, this is really looking at yourself and what you give to relationships, to see if you are doing your part within the relationship. What, baby? Oh, yes. If you are looking for a relationship and this card comes up, this is not to push the relationship into something it shouldn't be. This is just taking it one day at a time. This is enjoying the moment. This is going with the flow. This is allowing it to develop into something, or realizing at the end of the day it's not. But it's not, sitting there with a list of questions and asking them one right after another to see if they really align with who you are and your values. And, some things have to revealed slowly to us. We have to learn them through a sense of day-by-day experiences rather than a quick answer to a question. So it is going out there and experiencing people, and to just living in the moment and not expecting anything past that moment, and seeing where that leads you. If you are in a relationship, then it's definitely a time to look at what you do within the relationship. Are you holding up your end? This is also a card that says that collectively, even though you may be very independent in something outside the home, there's also a part of you that needs to work with that person within the home in order to find the true happiness, the connection, and to grow that connection into something more beautiful and meaningful. For career and money, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is, if you are, whatever your job is or your career is, and some days we go into something that we truly enjoy doing, and we still have that, don't want to be there today. So it's looking at what we truly do love about our jobs, what part of our jobs give us passion, what parts give us joy, and it raises our energy, it raises our vibration. It might just be the people that we work with, it might be the people that are our customers, our associations when we go to work. But it's looking and understanding where the beauty is within work. Now, if you are looking for a job, this is definitely one that says you need to align your job that you are looking for, or your career, or that new job opportunity, or that new business, with your passions, with your dreams, with your heart. For spirituality, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is a big one for growing your dreams bigger, but to imagine yourself 6 months, a year, 5 years from now, and what your life looks like, and do it in minute detail. What kind of car are you driving? What kind of house do you live in? Are the floors hardwood or carpeted? What do the light fixtures look like? Don't leave out any small details. It's a beautiful week to grow your intentions for what you want to walk into down the road. Absolutely. For health and well-being, we have the Six of Pentacles. Very much, especially if you are feeling the pinch financially, because that can really affect our health overall, because it'll, if we are struggling financially, then it is a stress on us. And when there is a stress on us in any part of our life, it can come out as a health issue down the road. So we don't want to allow that. So, if you are, especially if you're tight with money right now, or you just don't have, you have more month than money, then this is the week to clean out those closets. This is the week to pack up those belongings that you don't use or need and give them to a charity. Because if you're struggling with money, chances are writing a check for them to help them prosper is not going to work. But taking those unnecessary items that you own and giving them starts to open up the doors, the flow for prosperity coming back to you, because this is the give and take card. Also, it's what you give to the world comes back to you. So when you give your vitality, when you give your energy, it comes back to you as a vitality. It comes back to you as an energy. So really, for health and well-being this week, you really need to look at how you can give to the world or your neighborhood or your family or your community in order for it to come back around and increase your vibration and work for you. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.